Oh, what's up, you guys? I'm not amazing, I'm just mediocre, and welcome back to the channel in this Apex Legends video. Today I have for you an example, a gameplay of the reason why I still play Apex Legends pretty much exclusively to anything else. The absolute magical moments that this game creates, and how a handful of complete strangers using no voice communication and just a built-in ping system can go on to wipe about a third of the lobby. We didn't quite get the 20, but we got 18 kills in the end. And it just goes to show you that all randoms are not total scrubs. You know, everybody starts as a random to somebody else. I started as a random to many of the people on my friends list because I had no PSN friends when I started playing this game, you know, 6, 7, 8 months ago. And all of the friends that I have on PlayStation Network I've pretty much gotten from playing this game, being a random in their party, and ending up having good games and good times with them. And unfortunately, all of those friends were already squatted up, so here I am, dropping in with a couple of randoms. We happen to end up in the champion screen. I had just gotten off of a second place game. And we dropped here on the supply ship, but the loot is pretty dry, so we head down to relay, and I hit all these boxes. If you're not aware, in Armed and Dangerous game mode, the ground loot spawn rate is decreased to about 45% chance to spawn any loot there. But the boxes do not get affected the same way. They still have the exact same loot spawn rates that they always do. So in this particular game mode, Armed and Dangerous, make sure you're hitting those loot crates first. So we go ahead, we loot up relay, and then we push over into wetlands. And as we put it into wetlands, I hear some footsteps and rapidly ping to alert my teammates that people are there. Pushing around the corner, I try to go and get myself up into a high position. I thought I heard footsteps up here, so I'm running up with caution. And unfortunately missed most of the fight. If you look up in the corner, you can see my teammate Sketchy Skittles going wild with that G7 Scout. My ears aid me here. The Mirage used their ultimate, but I hear their footsteps and manage to track them down behind the truck. And with a couple quick shots, that's one team down by our hand. And no sooner than I finish looting than another battle has begun, and rushing in with my longbow, I'm ready to land some sniper shots. Watson gets whacked, but then I see a partner off in the background behind the rock, and he gets cracked with a headshot. And at this point, I decide now's a good time to change locations, reposition. Repositioning is key. They already know where I am. There's two people looking downrange at me, and two wing longbow shots hitting me at the same time. That is gonna wreck me in this game mode. So I swoop off to the side. I get into a flanking position, and with a couple of swift shots, a couple of domes, that team is down, and that's two teams very quickly down by our hand. I'm getting excited, I'm feeling good, but I go to loot up a little bit too long and end up far away from my team. I'm lagging a little bit behind here, so I have to go and catch up with my teammates. They're in the midst of a fight as I approach over the top of the hill. I'm way too late to this fight to do really anything, but these guys, they have just done a respawn, so they're not really pushing very hard. I do my lifeline business, pick up my friend who's down, drop them a little healing, and then bust out my Peacekeeper. The longbow is not a good choice for this close range engagement. I go for my Peacekeeper and I start laying some damage down into people. Maybe it's not a lot, but it's enough to help my Bangalore partner knock down one teammate. And even though I really mess up my Peacekeeper shots here, doing my lifeline job earlier, rescuing the Bangalore saves the day. She came up and rescued me in the end. So don't forget about your legends and the things that they can do. what they're good for, like Lifeline picking up teammates. Now, right behind us, I had just heard footsteps, and I actually miss the next entire fight because I'm so distracted by these thumpy, clumpy footsteps I heard behind us. I thought we were going to get third party, but it must have been a solo player creeping their way along the edge of the circle because I see neither hide nor hair of them, and there's another fight right ahead of us. My two teammates have just knocked down a squad, but it's not over because there's another squad right around the corner, and we move into the fight. Now, unfortunately, there's not much way we can approach this situation. We don't have any mobility legends that can whip us around the corner or get us down and up the cliff. All we have is this one narrow pathway. And right about this moment, I'm thinking this is a bad fight. We need to approach this from a different angle, so I peek up at my lamp and notice that I have a pathway through the canyon, just uphill. And as soon as my Phoenix kit is popped, I start pinging this direction in the hopes that one of my teammates will follow me up here and get away from that bad position. One of them does, the other does not. They end up staying behind and continuing the fight while the Bloodhound has followed up behind me. Unfortunately, our Bangalore friend that stayed behind quickly gets downed. But it is this moment of silence that gives them the feeling of security to attempt to revive. They go for the res, and I'm there with the Peacekeeper to let them know that was the bad decision to make. I rush in, and with only seconds remaining, pick up my downed Bangalore friend. However, no sooner than I've picked up my Bangalore friend than we're being assaulted by a lone Octane going wild with their Peacekeeper. This guy had the skills. I'm pretty sure he was the kill leader at the time. You'll see that pop up on the screen. But he's got the skills. He jumps down and hits me with an Arc Star. Man, you would think that's game over at this point, but no. Superior positioning saves the day. 1, 2, and he's down. But unfortunately, the circle is closing in, and we have to leave our Bangalore friend behind with no time to catch their banner without being melted by the circle. Unfortunately, we have to move on. We take the balloon and ride it down to where the next circle is gonna be. Feeling pretty awesome. 5 kills, 3 squads left. We don't know how many people are left. I haven't particularly been paying attention to those numbers, but it is tense. I hear feet running all around. And eventually, shots are bound to pop off. We're inside the circle. We have good position. Waiting for the gunfire to begin. A Bloodhound hops out there and starts popping off some shots, so I have to start backing him up. Knock down that Caustic very quickly. I notice his 2 teammates coming up behind him. Pathfinder and a Bloodhound. Bloodhound's tricky. Had a hard time hitting him right there. Bloodhound takes out Pathfinder up there. It's Bloodhound on Bloodhound. Oh! And with that nice shot, I helped my friend kill the Bloodhound, but he went down. I got shot from on top of the gas station. That was, I'm pretty sure, those footsteps that I had heard before, because my Bloodhound takes out this one last lone person, and we are champion squad. And I felt so excited I had to go plug in my mic to say congratulations.
Yo, dude, that was a freaking game and a half, man. Good shot. Nice champion finish.
Ex-champions.
That was probably one of the most tense matches I've had of this game mode yet. Good on everybody. We all got some kills. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Nice job.
Milk My Honey 666, Sketchy Skittles, if you guys are out there watching this video, thank you so much for that game. That was an absolutely amazing, probably one of the most tense rounds of Armed and Dangerous I've had yet, and I'm just so excited for the future of Apex Legends and everything that's coming for Season 3. Season 2 only has 3 more weeks left, so we're going to be getting into Season 3 stuff real soon. In the meantime, I'm Mediocre, and I'm out. Make sure you hit the subscribe.